Hey guys, welcome to today's video. So today we'll be covering The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace Wattles, chapter 8, thinking in a certain way. So thinking in a certain way for you to get what it is that you want in life. So first is you get out of the competitive thought and get into the creative mode. And then number 2 is to have a clear and definite mental picture of the thing that you want. And then number 3 is to have the purpose of realizing that dream or that goal. And then the 4th one is to have unwavering faith that it will come to you, that you will have it. And then the last one is to just stay away from any negative comments or suggestions that will keep you from accomplishing your dream. So just to go over the steps. So the first one, like I've said, is to get out of the competitive mode. As we've covered in the previous chapters, you are to create the life that you want by creating the images in your thought and impressing it upon formless substance. And by so doing, you're kind of like placing that order. You're placing that order out there, and as long as you do the following steps, you should the time will come that you will realize that goal. You will see that dream come to life. And then the second step now is to have a clear and definite image of that thing that you truly want. So when you say you want a clear and definite image, that means that if there's something that you want in life, you have to be really specific. Say for example, you don't go to a restaurant, and if you want, say for example, you wanna order spaghetti, you don't just order for pasta, because you don't wanna be receiving something that you don't necessarily want. So you have to be really specific. Or say for example, you want to have your own place to live, like your own house. You don't just say, oh, I want a house. You want a house, period. So you gotta be more specific. What kind of house do you want to live in? You gotta just use your imagination. Just be as detailed as you can, just so when you get it, it is the actual thing that you want. And then the third thing now would be to have the purpose to realize it. So that means that you move into action. So you already have a clear mental picture of what it is you want. So now you just kind of get into action, get into moving, so it'll move you closer to that thing that you want. Because you can't really say for example, you can't really have that thing that you want unless you do something. Say for example, like I said, you feel like having spaghetti, for example. So you either go to a restaurant and order spaghetti, or you make it yourself. So it's not gonna make itself. So you gotta have to take certain actions for you to get that thing that you really want. And then the 4th thing is to have unwavering faith. So as we've covered in the previous chapters, you gotta have that unwavering faith that you will get it, especially if you've already followed. If you've already followed the previous steps. I mean, if you've done things in a certain way, you will for sure get that thing that you want. Say for example, you've already formed that image in your thought, and then you were very clear about it, and then you've already taken the necessary steps to get it. So by law of compensation, you are to be rewarded for taking the necessary steps to have that thing that you want come to you. Okay, so but just have the unwavering faith that you will get it, because and have the always be grateful, because in your mind, if you already fix it in your mind, and then you have the purpose to realize that, and then you have unwavering faith, as we've covered in the previous chapter about the gratitude. When you have gratitude, it builds that faith that you will get it, and you are expecting to get it. So that's step number 4, is to have unwavering faith. As William James said, believe, and your belief will create the fact. And then the last one is to just completely block anything that will go against what you're trying to accomplish. So if you're trying to accomplish a goal, you're trying to bring your dream to reality, you can't let anything discourage you. Say for example, you truly believe in your dream, and then at the same time you have people around you that's, I don't know, maybe mocking you, or they're very expressive in telling you that that they don't really believe that you can do it. So just let it pass. So whatever they say, I mean, you have to have a stronger faith and belief in yourself, because at the end of the day, it's your dream, right? It's not their dream. So I mean, sometimes people laugh at people who dream just because they don't realize their own dream. I'm not gonna say that they don't have a dream, because we all have dreams inside of us. It's just that some people realize that dream, and some people work towards achieving that dream, and for others, they're either lazy in making that dream come true, or they just they just don't realize that they can do it. I guess they need to believe that they need to believe that they too have a dream and that they can achieve it. But so since we can't really do anything, we can't really control what they do, you can control your own actions. So just mentally block all the negative talk, whether it's coming from outside, from people around you, or coming from inside. Just fight your old paradigm. The thing is, we are controlled by our old habits, and it's our paradigm actually, it's our paradigm that forms it's our paradigm that controls our habits, and we gotta fight that. So it may be an outside negative thing that will deter you from but from accomplishing your dream, or it may be something that's coming from within. So either way, you gotta be strong, you gotta fight it, and know for sure that you will have it and you will get it. So just a couple of pointers. When you have a clear and definite image of that thing that you want, make sure that you keep your mind focused on it, that you it is good that you have a detailed image of what you want, but it is also important to have it, to fix it in your mind, to never let it leave your mind, and always when you're imagining it, the second pointer is that when you're imagining it, so say for example there's something that you really want. Say you really want a beautiful home that you can share with your family, with your loved ones. So you have a very detailed image of that, and use your imagination. Just see yourself already in the possession of that home that you, say for example that's what you want, right? So just imagine yourself already owning that home, and in your imagination you're already sharing it with the people you love, and you're just having you're just having a very wonderful time together, living in your new home. So even if it's just even if it's just in your mind that you're receiving that thing, you wanna be grateful for that as well, because the thing is that having gratitude before you even see it is like you're expressing faith that you are going to receive it. And also, when it comes to your faith, it's not just faith as you are talking. So it's not just repeatedly saying that you believe it will come, you believe it'll come. You can keep on saying it day and night, but then at the same time, if you're not doing anything, because the faith is it's faith as you are doing the work more than when you're doing the talk. So when you work towards it, when you move yourself towards that dream, it is with faith that you are gonna achieve that dream. So it's kind of like, you know how they say it, less talk, more action, that kind of thing. So you're kind of doing the same thing. So you're having faith as you're working, not as you're talking. So that's it for this chapter, thinking in a certain way. And I'm gonna leave you with this quote from Thomas Troward. We cannot think into manifestation a different sort of life to that which we realize in ourselves. As Horace says, we cannot give what we have not got. So there you have it. So first, you must have it in your mind before you can see it in your hands. Okay, I think it was Bob Proctor that I heard it from, and it may be originated by someone, but but like I said, it was from Bob Proctor that I heard it. So he said that if you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. So the thing is that you have to have a clear mental picture of that thing that you want, because the thing is, like, you can ask for something, and if you're not very specific about it, you might, like, when you receive it, you might not like it. So, I mean, if you are gonna order something that you want in life, you might as well be very specific and make sure that when you receive it, you'll be happy with it. Just because you took the time to be very detailed, you took the time to, put all the necessary detail into it. So make sure that it is truly what you want to be receiving. Okay. So that's it for today, and I hope to see you on my next vlog, and have yourself an awesome day.